Hello everyone, I'm Abigail Parker, and I'm just finishing up my PhD at 𝘊𝘰𝘯𝘯𝘬𝘶. I'm excited to tell you a little about what I've found in my research. I study in the Department of Zoology, specifically in the University Museum of Zoology. I work on vertebrate paleontology, looking at fossils to learn about the evolution of animals over millions of years. My PhD project is investigating how the maximum size of reptiles has changed over time. Now, when you think about paleontology, likely your mind jumps straight to dinosaurs, which were the largest terrestrial animals that ever lived. But 66 million years ago, these animals went extinct. I'm studying the trends and patterns in maximum body size evolution for terrestrial vertebrate animals since then, during the period between that extinction and today. This period is called the Cenozoic. During the Cenozoic, the largest terrestrial animals were mammals. We know that the largest mammals that survived the extinction of the dinosaurs were small, but by 30 million years ago, the largest mammals were giant rhinoceroses that weighed over 15,000 kilograms. However, previous work has not measured the maximum sizes of the other major group of terrestrial vertebrates, the reptiles. I wanted to figure out whether, as mammals got bigger over the course of the Cenozoic, reptiles also got bigger, or whether competition with mammals caused reptile sizes to shrink during this period as the mammals diversified. To figure this out, I spent a lot of time measuring reptile fossils in museum collections and from published figures. Most fossils are not complete specimens, so I had to develop methods to estimate the total body mass of extinct animals based on measurements of single bones that were preserved as fossils. I did this for hundreds of specimens, especially for crocodiles and turtles, and I worked with colleagues to also collect body mass estimates for lizards, snakes, and birds. These 5 groups include all the reptiles that are alive today. Birds are reptiles because their closest living relatives are crocodiles, and they're actually directly descended from dinosaurs. So when we talk about the extinction of the dinosaurs, we really mean the extinction of all of the dinosaurs except for birds. What I found out when I pulled together all of this data is that the pattern of maximum body size change over time for reptiles is strikingly similar to the pattern of maximum mammal size change. The largest ever fossils of mammals, birds, crocodilians, and turtles all come from the same time period, around 10 million years ago. In one area of South America, there was a crocodile then that was around 12 meters in length, and a freshwater turtle that was over 3 meters in length. Nearby, the largest known flying bird had a body mass of around 70 kilograms. The similarity in trends between these groups suggests that similar factors in their environment caused natural selection for larger body sizes across all terrestrial vertebrate animals. My results also support interactions between these animals, such as competition for resources or avoiding predators, having a strong influence on the evolution of changes in maximum body size. One major question that I wanted to investigate was how climate change affected body size change. Today, many of the largest reptiles live in the tropics, which may indicate that high temperatures are necessary for larger reptiles to survive. Reptiles are ectotherms, meaning they don't produce their own body heat like mammals do, and this has been hypothesized to impose limits on reptile size in cold climates. So, I tested whether estimates of past global temperatures across the Cenozoic are related to the trends in maximum size change. Generally, the climate has cooled over the Cenozoic, with several major glaciation events. One of these glaciations occurred just before the peak in body size that I observed across groups. This undermines the theory that giant reptiles could only live in the warmest climates. However, the analyses that I ran show that while size increase is correlated to climatic cooling, change in temperature is not a causal driver of maximum size evolution. Instead, I think that the evolution of gigantic body sizes in reptiles was driven by changes in their habitats. During the period where we see the greatest increases in size, fossil plants show that vegetation was changing around the world, including grasslands spreading over large areas of continents for the first time. This may have created a more diverse range of habitats available to animals, so larger size became advantageous for particular groups within the context of the different ecosystems where they lived. The common body size trends that I found across reptiles and mammals point to certain time periods where pressures of natural selection for large size were shared across animals, which we can study in more detail in the future. Thank you so much for listening to this quick description of my research.